Nou, dat was het. Vond je het leuk?
Zijn we uit de uitzending?
Nou, nog
wij
niet.
zitten we er nog in.
Ja, we zitten nog in, maar dan
Dus
probeer
mijn commentaar zou ik nog even... Kijk, het is dat het, zolang dat rode lampje brandt...
Ja, dus
maar ik vond het ontzettend gezellig
wel.
met jullie.
Maar
ja.
vond je de diepgang van een stoeptegel? Of vond je
Van
dat,
een plas water. Maar
even langs de McDrive. Vond je het een kut interview dit?
Nee hoor. Nee hoor.
Oh mijn god. Oh mijn god. Oh mijn god. Oh. Hier op de parkeerplaats
van Pim Fortuyn en Volkert van de G. Het land van Theo van Gogh en Mohammed B. Kom uit het land van kroketten, frikandellen, die je tot aan de Spaanse kust kunt bestellen. Kom uit het land waar niks nooit uit de mode raken. Maar zie je kraken het moment dat je het wel gaat raken. Kom uit het land van rood.
Die kankerhonden, die hebben hem doodgeschoten.
Plunderen de wereld, noemen het.
Dit moet jullie filmen.
Kom uit het land van wietplantages.
Daar staat de politie.
Het land waar je een junkie om een fiets kan vragen.
Toen hij het hoorde, wat dacht hij toen? Verschrikkelijk. Heel verschrikkelijk. Die man die wou wat doen. Nou ligt hij in zijn graf.
Dit is het land waar ik thuis.
We kijken wat de politie aan achter staat. Normaal staat er een de kankie voor die deur. Al geef me veiligheid niks, alles moet je zelf betalen.
Kom uit het land waar ik in 1982 geboren ben. Waar ik mijn guldens aan de euro verloren ben. Het land dat meedoet aan de oorlog in Irak. Want ome Bush heeft balkenende in zijn zak. Het land van gierig zijn, een rondje geven is te duur. De vette hap van de Febo trek je uit de muur. Het land van rellen tussen Ajax en Feyenoord. Maar wanneer Oranje speelt, iedereen erbij hoort. Het land van Johan Cruijff en Abel Lenstra. Het legioen laat de leeuw niet in zijn hemd staan. Het land waar we elke dag hopen op wat beter weer. Die Piet Paulus, maar vertrouw ik voor geen meter meer. Het land dat vrij is sinds 45.
History is very complex. There are a lot of elements which build the history of a country. Throughout the years there have been many evolutions and moments of glory. All these events are remembered today. It's because we talk about it together in the media, and it's written down, and new generations study these events. However, we tend to forget the dark pages of history. Terrible things happened, events, and we did terrible things. Those things should be remembered as well. It was the year 1848. This year was called the beginning of the modern Netherlands. It was the year the constitution was introduced by liberal Thorbecke. The most important part of the constitution was the freedom of speech. And above all the new laws, it was the basis for our current system of democracy in the Netherlands. However, there were some consequences as well, with everyone allowed to express their opinions, and many new parties were established. Arose some disagreements among people, which again led to some unseen terrible consequences, with the heavy consequence of the murder of Pim Fortuyn as example. But first, who was Pim Fortuyn?
Pim Fortuyn started off his career at the University at Groningen in 1980, where he taught matrix society. He wanted to be a member of the party of the CPN, but they rejected him. So he became an active member of the PDA. When he started off his career, what he did is he wrote columns about politics, which was really good for his career later on. He even got promoted to be a doctor of social society, because he wrote a few special things such as a thesis of social, economics, politics after the World War II. In 1990 he became a professor of work condition developments at Erasmus in Rotterdam. That's when he started to get into politics. He started writing more columns and books. But later on, he didn't become a professor, but he still got his nickname Professor Pim. 20 August 2001, Pim announced he wanted to be part of politics. A week later, another politician announced that he would step down of leader. Fast forward a few weeks, there was a huge crash, 9/11. It was caused by the Islamic terrorists. These all events caused a huge change in politics. 25th of November, he finally made it. He became leader of Levi Nederland. He wanted that the politics was more open, and he added a lot of criticism on social media. He also wanted to abandon the Article 1, that there is no discrimination. He also said that the Islam was a ridiculous culture. This all caused him to be stepped down on leader. After the day after, he announced that he's going to be doing an old party. This is the Pim Fortuyn. It grew so fast, so many members and leaders came, that it was really popular at the time. 2002, he released another book, but this time he got a lot of hate. Even so, he thought about getting security. He got a lot of death threats, and a lot of people threw stuff at him. He knew the hate wouldn't stop. He called the Netherlands in appearance tolerable, but in real life not.
Monday, 6 May 2002, a normal workday for Pim Fortuyn. At least that's what he thought. That day he had an interview on Radio 3 with DJ Ruud de Wild. It ended at around 6 o'clock, and he walked outside towards his car on the parking lot. The thing that happened next had whole Holland in shock. At exactly 6 minutes past 6 in the evening, Pim Fortuyn got shot in his head, neck, and heart. He got shot by 23-year-old environment activist Volkert van der Graaf. Shortly after his death, Volkert got arrested and he was sentenced to prison for 18 years. We never know why he did it. His motive was never clear, and that is what makes Pim Fortuyn's murder even more painful. The funeral was 10 May 2002 in Rotterdam. Days before his funeral, people went by his home to lay down colorful flowers and candles to show their respect. And the funeral was even broadcasted live on TV so that everyone could see it. However, a lot of people were at church or other places so that they could support each other. It was a dark day for the Netherlands. Pim Fortuyn talked about how people talked about him before his death. He said that the media was always exaggerating and that he was more incriminated as a bad guy than that he actually was. A week later, the elections continued, and Pim Fortuyn's party became the largest new party in the history of the Netherlands. And also, other politicians got new and more improved security detail, because this was something that should never happen again.
In conclusion, this is a painful history because it is the opposite of how we think and talk about our politics. The Netherlands are known for their good and organized politics, and we are not shy about it. But we do not talk about this event a lot, and there are many people who don't even know about it. So we need to set our pride aside and remember Pim Fortuyn.
Much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was